Hi. Hi, I hope you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Hi, Peach. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Thank you for coming in. This is my first video, just to let you know. Oh, okay, good. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. Very first video. You're the very first person coming in. So thanks for coming in. And thank you, Brave. Thank you very much. Thank you both for coming in. Um, so I can answer one question. I do have tarot cards. I do usually tap into spirit. That's my first, that's my primary way of receiving information and giving you advice. If I want to go deeper, I can get into numerology, tarot reading. But for the most part, you can state your question in the chat room. You can type it out as please so that I can see it. And I won't be on for too long. I mean, give or take a half hour. This is the first video, so I'm just trying it out. Also, I want to, help people out. Hi, Heat Journey. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Please subscribe. And thank you for your question, Brave. Um, I'm going to do that right now. Give you your reading. So yeah, everyone, please subscribe. Please, add notification. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm gonna try to do these readings, give or take hour sessions once a week, and we'll take it from there around this time between 1 and 3 Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to thank you very much for coming in. Thank you, Brave, for your question. So what is coming into your love life? Okay, Brave. Um, are you currently separated, single, or divorced in that capacity, Brave? Because I feel as though you've had a little bit of a break. Yes. Okay. So I'm feeling as though it looks like you've been ready to venture over, find that special someone. You've been disappointed in the past. The last relationship ended quite dramatically. You want to move forward. You've been trying to do some healing exercises on yourself, meditation, prayer, and such. I feel as though that you've taken some time out to try to figure out what you want in life, what you want in a relationship. All right, I'll go to you, Peach, right after Brave. But I'm gonna pull some cards for you. Thanks for your question, Peach. Um, I see you've been very brave. I've seen that you've been very vigilant in trying to maintain your, I'm going to say, sobriety for some reason. Either someone else in your life is suffering from cyber, or someone close to you, or someone close to you right now, someone from the past, something with sobriety. That word is coming to me. So it looks like you've had some healing from, any kind of substances, either you yourself or someone else. So I keep feeling that you're going through this healing process. You're still healing. You're trying to find yourself before you can connect to someone else. This Queen of Swords is telling me that you're trying to tap into your inner self, your passions, your inspirations. Um, you're basically journeying to find yourself basically right now. And this Hermit card is telling me that you've gone, like I mentioned before, you've gone through the healing process, using your intuition to try to find out the deeper meaning of what you're looking for in life. Um, I find that, like, when in regards to your love life, things are going to start opening up for you after the new year, because of the fact that it looks like you're trying to battle in and trying to find out. It's your love life, yeah, still, and doing a lot of self-care, yes. So you're still doing that healing, you're still doing that self-care, and I feel as though that even though you are consciously ready for that special someone to be in your life, I believe that at the end of this year, you'll be ready. You'll be stronger. You'll be more confident. You'll be able to make better choices, because of the fact that right now you're still with the healing. You're still trying to find yourself. You're still, but I do see that there's going to be some kind of transition coming in, either with work or moving. I don't. It looks like you're trying to make some changes, not just with your love life, but also it looks like the spirit is telling me that you're going to be making a move, such as a actual move of you moving to another state, or even another country. So I think that I'm feeling February, March of next year is when you'll be ready to open up and have someone come into your life. Now, this person that I'm feeling is going to come in. You've met this person before. You're going to have this is going to be someone that's going to come forward and make a proposal of some sort and tell you that they're interested in you, and they want to rehash the relationship, restart. I know you're trying to get away from your past, so to speak, meaning that you don't want to have the same people come in your life that you did before, because it looks like you had some toxic relationships, and a lot of blame was put on you. So you had to get away from people who weren't in your best interests. So like I said before, I see that in February, March time, you're going to be connected with someone. They're going to come forward to you, and it's going to be someone connected either to your job or someone from your past. And I believe social media is going to be how they're going to reach out to you. That's what spirit is telling me, either through Facebook or whatever. It could be someone. It's someone who you least expected. Then it be someone from your past. I hope that answered your question, Brave. So I'm going to move on to Peach. How does Aquarius feels about me now? Okay, so this person. Yeah, thank you, Brave. Thank you. I hope that I was very helpful for you. So yeah, Peach. Thank you for your question. Thank you for subscribing. This person, as you mentioned, is an Aquarius. They've been a little hot and cold towards you. This person, before I even pull a card, I'm feel as though this person very confused, not sure what he wanted, and was it a male? You can answer that question, but I'm feeling a male energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be a man, but a male energy. This person could be a little aggressive at times. Okay. So what I'm feeling from this person, how does this person feel about you now? I'm gonna pull some cards. Thank you very much. Hello, Tierica Love. Hi, how are you? And hello, it's Taylor. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe. And after Peach, I have a Heat Journey, and I'm gonna probably make a list so I can have it all together. But I'm gonna be on for another maybe 15-20 minutes after I do these readings, and I'll be done. But I'm trying to do the readings in 5 minutes time. So what I was saying before to you, was it Peach? Yes, Peach. That this person, how they feel about you, they were a little bit confused. Yeah, very hot and cold. Yes, very confused. Very he came on very strong in the beginning, and then all of a sudden he just plopped out. Looks like communications little iffy with the communication. Said he's gonna call you at a certain time. Not, and then all of a sudden he bails out. He might have even ghosted you in the past, blocked you. I feel as though that there's a lot of this person has a lot going on. I don't know if there's a baby mother or the ex-wife. Some kind of issues are going on with this person. They have a lot of I mean, this three of swords is telling me instantly that yes, there has been some conflict. Some the energies is just not meshing with this person. Do you have a future with this person? This person look like they need to start doing some changes in their life. Try to figure out what they want, because it looks like they in their heart they want to be with you, but something's holding them back. It looks like they have some outside influences that's causing them to not see clearly. And this also, this person, it seems as though they're connected with someone, either ex-wife or baby mother or something, that is causing this conflict with their mind. So they feel as though that they can't move on. It's very hard for them to move on from their past if their person is still in their life, still trying to hold on to the love that they don't want to be with. So I feel as though that things are going to change. He needs to reach out. This is the thing that he needs to do. He needs to be more communicative. He needs to open up a little bit more. He needs to really show you, not just tell you, but show you that he wants to be with you and make a choice. I feel as though that this person really needs to make a choice. And it looks like they're at a crossroads, very confused, like I said before. And yeah, and so many people was cold in and out and giving me many false hopes. Yeah, of course. This person was, it's very up and down. You're going to have to be a little bit more patient with this person. This person is in a state of denial from their past relationship. They need to move on. And also they're very confused as to what they want to do in the future. So you may have to gauge how you want to work with this person. If you want to, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. I'm going to be honest with you. There's some things that's holding them back. That's the energies that I'm feeling. And this is the messages I have for you. As of now. So I hope, was my friend's, she's using him and making him, yes. This is what's holding him back. This is what's making him, making him not move on because of this negative energy that is, it's basically, I feel as though she's sucking, draining the energy out of him. It's like a psychic vampire. Before you can start a relationship on a concrete, stable environment with this person, he needs to move. He needs to move away from this person. I don't know if he's in the same town. This person's always dropping in. I feel as though that and this woman, this baby mother, seems like, she was your friend's friend, right? She seems like someone who's very demanding and attention seeking. So she doesn't like taking no for an answer. This is going to be a little bit of a struggle. So you have to figure out, if you don't see changes being made, he needs to make a choice within 3 to 4 months. You're going to have to try to figure out if you even want to even pursue this person. That's how I'm feeling, and that's what I'm seeing from this person. So I hope that answered your question. Peaches, thank you very much for your question. And it looks like, yes, Heat Journey. Can I ask how Aaron feels about me? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you, Peach. So yeah, I'm Heat Journey. Yeah, he's been Aaron's really been. I feel as though that the communication. Thank you for presenting yourself and for your question. I feel as though Aaron is not necessarily confused. I mean, at one point he was confused, but I don't feel as though that's the issue here. I feel as though the issue with him, finding time, he seems very overwhelmed with work, and finding time to communicate with you, to spend time with you. And now I know with the epidemic or the pandemic, however we want to say it, has caused us to not be able to socialize as much as we could. I mean, I know we're doing a lot of things online. There's a lot of videos, conferencing, and all the rest of it. You know, not a lot of phone calls happening. I feel as though the communications could be a little bit better there. I feel as though that this person, because of the pandemic, it's not that they're making an excuse not to spend time with you, but I think that it has caused them to be a little anxious about what's happening now and what's going to happen in the future. I don't know if this person has mentioned anything to you about it. Maybe they're trying to play it cool. Yeah, it's getting better. It's going to get better. It's going to get better, but it looks like it's been a little bit of a lull in the communications, and it looks like that's what. Now, how does he feel about you? I feel as though that this person does want to move on. He wants to be with you. He wants to start a relationship with you. Um, yeah, he needs to. The communication needs to get a little deeper. The communication needs to get a little deeper. He needs to show. He needs to tell you and also show you what he wants. You're not looking for a fling. You're looking for commitment. You're looking for someone who's going to be honest with you. And I feel as though that this person, Aaron, he does have potential for that, to be open, to be honest, but he's just a little bit reserved. I feel as though that one of his, well, probably the last one he was in, but he was in a few rough relationships, that he has this preconceived notion that it's going to happen again. Like, I don't know if he has an ex-wife or a long-term relationship, and things went so south that he lost. Feel as though property was lost, money was lost somehow. He hasn't really revealed a lot of information to you because the conversations hasn't been deep enough. But you will find in time, and I'm seeing that the heartbreak that this person, with the Nine of Swords, this person, yes, his last were abusive. Yeah. So this person is still living in the past. He's still mourning. He's still worrying. He still think that this is going to happen again. Like, oh my God, it's going to be even worse. So it's his fear is what's causing him not to open up. It's causing him not to reveal his true identity, his true self, what he wants. So, and he's in constant conflict with himself, with this Five of Wands. It's telling me that he's in this internal conflict. You may, and I'm sure you want to know, is it going to move forward? Am I wasting my time? There's a 50-50 chance with this person. He needs to. Now, I don't know if he has taken any therapy sessions, or if he's on any medication. I feel as though that he has a form of PTSD. Okay, he's not in front of me. I'm not able to diagnose this person, but from the energies I'm feeling from this person is that the past abusive relationships have caused him to basically have PTSD, and he's like stuck. I feel as though he's so stuck and so worried that it's going to happen again. He's just constantly just so worried. And I don't know if children's involved, but from the past relationships, but I feel as though if things are going to turn around, it's a 50-50 chance. I would stick it out. He does have potential, but it's going to be a little bit rough. You should start to see some changes within the next 3 to 5 months. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I will. So yeah, I say 3 to 5 months. You're gonna start seeing better communication. He's gonna open up a little bit more. He really does want to start a new relationship with someone. Be and particularly you, because it seems like the connection between you two is very close. You either belong to the same community or have similar interests, or there's something that's meshing you both together. So yeah, I would hold on to this person. He does have potential. He is well meaning. He's going through some healing process right now because of past hurts in the relationship and very abusive, toxic relationships in the past. So expect a change within the next 3 to 5 months, and update me on that. Let me know how things go, Heat. I hope that was very helpful. Oh, okay, thank you, appreciate it. So it's now 1:27 p.m. I'm gonna take a few more questions, and then thank you everyone for coming in. um so yeah, I see here. Yeah, I'll be on for another, until I'll try to be until 2 p.m., but probably for another 2 or 3 readings, and then I'll post up when the next time I'll be on. I'll try to do 1 hour sessions at least once or twice a week. So I will keep you abreast, everyone, of this. So Terica, love, um, what's going on in my love life? Okay, let me go into that. So thank you, Heat Journey. I keep thinking it's Heal Journey, because of the energies. The thing is a theme here today. I keep hearing. I keep hearing healing. I think that's what a lot of people need right now. I mean, from what's happening, and just it's just in general. So I hope that was helpful. So what the question you had to Erica was, you have a question about your love life with a Cancer. Okay. Now, I know that this Cancer person in particular, he could be moody. He can be hot and cold, but more on the depressive side, meaning more on the cold side. Not saying that he's not loving. He shows romance in a different way. Um, it could be hard to gauge him. He's a water sign. Cancer is a water sign, so that's part of the moodiness, and that's because with water, it's very mutable, and it could be very emotional. Sometimes he snaps at and that could be very hard to take. Particular, yeah, okay, yeah, I will take that. I will give you a reading. I'm just gonna I'm tapping into Tierica right now. So yeah, what's gonna happen with this person with this Cancer? I feel as though you know his personality can be a little wacky for you, because you don't really know how where he's coming from. He sometimes he comes from left field with. Is there some kind of trust issues going on, Tierica? Like, is he accusing you? Feel as though this person's have some kind of self-esteem issues that's causing some conflict in the relationship. Right. So this person needs to trust you, because you're very, very frustrated over always defending yourself. And it's like you always have to convince this person that you're not interested in anyone else, you're not talking to someone else. And it's driving you crazy. It's driving you wild, because you're not that way. If anything, I could see in your past that you had someone cheat on you, but you haven't cheated on anyone that I've seen in your past. This person is gonna start to trust you. It's gonna take a little bit of time. I'm not sure. Is this a new relationship? He doesn't trust that I am all about him, and it comes to a man. Yeah, when it comes to a man, he feels as though you have a ulterior motive. An underlying current, underlying motivation that he's not used to someone being honest and true as you are. 4 years relationship. Was there some kind of a break? That'll be one of the last questions I ask, because it seemed like that this person. I feel like this is a restart, a reboot, or as I don't know if someone moved away or there was a break, but either way, I feel as though that situation. Yeah, well, no relationship situation. Oh, okay. Okay, so it looks like you're friends, but you're not boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay, that's what it is. All right. So yeah, you've known this person for 4 years. Well, you know what? I feel as though that this person has good intentions. Um, it's just going to take some time for him to really, really trust you. He needs to understand that you want to be with him. He needs to give you a chance. He needs to give himself a chance first. That's the first thing, because it feels like this person, I'm in love with him, and yeah, he knows it. Oh yeah, he knows it. But he knows it. He knows it, but he needs to understand that he deserves love, and he deserves someone like yourself, who is not that you're catering to him, but you accommodate him, and he's not used to this. And I feel as though he needs to communicate a little bit more to you about what he about about everything, about basically, it's like he's holding so much. He's too reserved, and he's afraid. He's fearful that you are going to cheat on him, you're going to leave him. It's a lot of fear that's happening with this person. And yeah, he knows that you love him, but he has to believe, he has to internalize that he deserves love, that someone can love him. I feel as though that's what the issue is here. It's not you, it's more about him. I feel as though that you're going to start see a transition. He's going to open up more. He's going to be more willing and open and attentive towards you. He's going to be more open for love, and for you to bring him that love. Um, I believe at the end of the year, you give it into January, February is when you're going to start to see a change. You're going to start seeing a gradual change, but just hang in there. But he's a good person. It's just that he feels as though he doesn't deserve the love, and that he looks like he has a hard childhood. This is what I'm feeling. So it's a lot of things that's happened way before he met you. And I know you've known him for 4 years, but you know. So yeah, I'm done with that. I don't want to reveal too much. And so yeah, I'm gonna take two more questions. And Tiarica, I hope that was very helpful. And everybody who got a reading today, come back to me. Let me know how things worked out. If things didn't work out, whatever the case is, I hope things worked out. But I feel as though that a lot of transitions. You're gonna start seeing a lot of transformation changes happening with your loved ones and yourself by the end of the year. November, December, and January, February is when you start to see a big transition. But so I'm gonna take two more questions. And let's see, who was it? Who is it? I know this one person had a question about career, and then oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate it, Terica. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And thank you for allowing me to read for you. And I hope it's been very helpful for you. Um, so, yeah, positively, I believe you had a career question. Was it? Okay. All right. So, if someone wants to repost their question, I think you had a career question. Not positively. It was another person here. Yeah, if the person's still here. So whoever it's on. Okay, so we'll go with you because the person might have left. But so two more questions. So after positively for life, I'm gonna do one more, and then I'll go from there. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah. So positively for life is next, and then the seven ocean skies will be after that. So yeah, oh career. Okay. Let me do positively first, okay? Ocean sky because I'm on that zone right now. So yeah, you have a question on what is it that the Sagittarius is planning for us in love? Okay. Um this Sagittarius, he likes to plan. You know, he likes to have all his ducks in a row. And I'm feeling as though he wants to be with you. I feel as though this person have they mentioned anything about marriage or a proposal, moving in together, making the next step? Yeah, okay, right. I feel as though that this person's ready to move forward. And I do see an engagement coming up if it hasn't happened already. Yeah, right. I'm feeling that this person is ready. Yeah, he had a rough. It looks like he had a rough. Like 2 years ago, something traumatic happened. I don't know if it was he's a widower or someone. It was a very big breakup um, that really caused some kind of mental anguish. But he's ready to move on. He's done some healing. He's ready to face the future. And yeah, yeah, right. That's where the two. That's why I was feeling the two. Yep. We had regular talks about it. Yes, 2 years ago. Yeah, hurt him really badly. It looks like it could be monitored. It's not just looks like psychological, physical. It's just very toxic. I'm seeing a lot of drama happening with this person. He moved forward. You have helped him to heal. You know, this person is going to move forward. He's ready to move forward with you. And I do see movement happening here. The Eight of Wands, when I see that, that's telling me things are moving forward. There's progress that's going to be made. And I feel as though even with the eight, this eight is telling me that within 8 months, there's going to be a proposal if it hasn't happened already, or move in. There's going to be a big transition. I told him I wanted to get married. Yes, I have helped him heal from the toxic. Yes, and I feel as though the eight is telling me that things are going to move forward with this person. In 8 months, this is what telling me. I'm feeling from this. And the magician card is telling me that this person is manifesting his destiny. He is ready to move forward. He had to take the high road many times, in particular to his ex. So he had to internalize his feelings and have self-control. This is what it's telling me. It's all about having self-control and making things happen for him. A lot of deception happened in that relationship. By the Five of Swords, this is telling me. Oh, it's Taylor. You just have one more person. I'm almost done with this person. It's Taylor. And so we had similar past. Yeah, right in the mind. So you know what? I feel as though you're going to start seeing a big transition happening in 8 months' time. It's either going to be someone moving in together, a proposal, something's big is happening. But between time, okay, he's still healing, but between time, the communication is going to get better. I feel as though, see, the Justice and Emperor, that's showing me right there that you are looking for a traditional relationship. Okay, he's looking for a traditional relationship, and you as well. You are both like-minded. Okay, like-minded people who are looking for the same thing: a stable, monogamous relationship. And I see that happening for you. So, I hope that was helpful for you. Yeah, you both are very traditional. I see that. So I hope that was helpful for you. Expect more better communication happening coming in, and just be open for the blessings. I believe that you've been very patient. You've been very willing to help this person, and at the same time, you're helping yourself heal at the same time. So, um, it's a lot of potential with this relationship. So keep going, and I do see some progress happening, like I mentioned, in 8 months. So I hope that was helpful, positive for life. So we have two more to go, and then after it's Taylor, then I'm going to close out, and I'm going to try to, like I mentioned before, please like, subscribe, um, so that when I come back on, you'll know, and I'll let you know ahead of time. So thank you for coming to my first live stream, first time doing it. So yeah, it was very helpful, right? I'm very Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope it was helpful. Okay, so now I'm going to Seven Ocean Sky. You had a career question. So yeah, Seven Ocean Skies. Let me know that you're still here, so I'm not just talking to the wind. And I'm shuffling the cards. You probably can hear that. So that's what I'm doing now. But yeah, come forward. That would be so that I know you're here. Okay. But could have just stepped away. But give you a moment. Seven Ocean Skies, please come forward for your reading. And okay. All right. So I'm just gonna go to it's Taylor. Yeah. Oh, you're still here? Okay, you're here. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to make sure you're here so you can hear it. Okay. I didn't want to start without you. Okay, so the career question. I feel as though that you've been rethinking your career move, your next career move. Um with the pandemic happening, lockdown, people remote access, working from home, things shutting down, blah, blah, blah. This has given you some time to really reevaluate what you want to do in your next phase of your career. And I feel as though that, you've been tinkering it around, thinking about changing careers, industries, going back to school. I know that that's a little bit up in the air because of the way things are going. I feel as though if you were to do any education, do online. I'm going to put that out there. All right. So the cards that I have here. That's just to start off what I find out from you, that you've been having some conflict happening at this job. You're currently employed at this time, right? Correct? I want to make sure that I'm tapping in correctly, so we can give you an accurate assessment. So I feel as though that what the job that you're at now, there's some conflict happening. The Seven of Wands is telling me that you've gone through some kind of issues is happening at your job. There's some kind of gossip, some kind of mismanagement. A lot of issues have caused you to not want to be at your current job situation. Um, and if it's not this job, yeah, I feel as though that you've had a lot of worry. You've had a lot of sleepless nights trying to figure out what your next move is going to be. They're flipping on you as well too. It kind of like passive aggressive. Okay, passive aggressive. You know, People, they've been passive aggressive towards you. The people at your job, one second they like you, the next second they not. There's a lot of backstabbing. There's a lot of issues going on that's causing you to worry with the conflict. I feel as though you're really internalizing it. You're doing some introspection work. You're doing some changes. You've been tapping into your intuition because, you've had to take the high road. You've had to, the same at your job. Yeah. Um, You've had to take the high road many times. You've had to keep quiet over because of the situation, because of the way that people are acting. You don't know where they're going. Do they like me? Are they going to talk to me? Sometimes they say good morning. Sometimes they know. Like there's some morale issues here. And the gossip, and you're not a gossiping person. I find that, it's time to move on. And I would continue looking for another job. You've been looking. You've been putting yourself out there. It's just that you haven't been biting for a reason, because of the fact that, see, when you go to the next job, understand you're always going to have the same, each job, you're going to have troublemakers. You're going to have people who are slackers. You're going to have people who are busybodies, gossipers. Every job has that. But it seems as though the dynamics have really, really changed for the worse. In a very, it's so toxic you can hardly keep your mind on your job, and that's not good, because you had a lot of, like I said, sleepless nights. You've been, but the Hermit card is telling me that, like, and with the intuition with the High Priestess also, it's telling me, you've been internalizing, you've been trying to make a plan, you've been putting yourself out there. I feel as though that, you're going to start seeing the change happening. I feel in November, you're going to start getting interviews. If you haven't already, you're going to start getting interviews even before then. But November is going to be the turning point when you're going to start having not just Zoom interviews, but you're going actually to the office for the interview. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel as though that you're going to be having some Zoom interviews, some, maybe phone call interviews or whatever. But the actual, to get the job is going to start, you're going to start seeing some changes happening in November, which is 2 months from now, August, September, October, November, 2-3 months from now, you're going to start seeing, and I see a job offering for you before January. You're going to have a choice of 2 jobs. And continue on trying to make yourself more marketable, going back to class, think of online classes, maybe an upgrade for whatever kind of career that you're on, perhaps seek to see if you can do an upgrade so that you can, a managerial or whatever the case is. I feel as though that you're very, very in tune with what the company is looking for. It's just that they're not taking you seriously. They're taking you for granted. And all of the good workers are suffering because of the people who want to slack off and not do their job. So hang in there. Don't be so frustrated. Know that a lot of the times your coworkers, the reason why they act that way is because they have problems at home and they bring it to the job. Unfortunately, more than others. And what is the problem here is that it goes further than just having a bad day. It looks like they're just having a bad time dealing with everything that's happening, and it's flowing into the job. So keep your head up. Continue on with your job, but I do see you moving forward, finding a new job, and you're going to start seeing some activity heightening in November. Interviews, job offers, and something's going to come clicking in by January, February time. Okay, so I hope that was helpful, 7 Ocean Skies, and let me know how that works out. And so the one last one I'll have is it's Tyler or Taylor. Taylor. I always pronounce that 2 ways. How is my Aries? Yeah, how is my Aries ex feeling since? Oh, Okay. Since I blocked him after reaching out to me earlier today. Okay. Um. Yeah. This person. I'm feeling as though that he's frustrated. I mean, it looks like he's trying to push your buttons. I feel as though that this person is a bit of a game player, meaning that he likes to manipulate. There's a reason why he's your ex. It looks like you're the one who. Oh, thank you very much, Seven Ocean Skies. Please, um, come back. Let me know how things work out. I hope everything is the best with you. But yeah, it's Taylor. This person seemed like a game player, meaning that he likes to manipulate, not necessarily go out and. I mean, it looks like there was some trust issues. Perhaps there was some cheating or something like that, but more about mentally um, playing games more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like looking for reaction or whatever the case is. Now, how does he feel? Since that he does feel discouraged, he feels as though his ego has been let down a little bit. But then again, it looks like he was playing a little bit of a game anyway, trying to see if he can win you back. And yeah, trying to win you back, trying to see if he can push your buttons, trying to see if is she gonna want me back again? It looks like he feeds off of other people's emotions, but not in a good way. Not to try to help the situation, but more about um how do I feel? How does this person? Am I going to be able to make her feel? Yeah, but he was coming at it totally wrong. Yes, yeah, of course, yeah. He's because see, like you said, like I was mentioning before, manipulation. This person is about manipulation. And you already know that already. That this person is not missing you for love purposes. It's more about fleshly desires, and that's not what you're about. This is part of loss of intimacy looks like part of the reason why the relationship didn't work out to begin with. I feel as though that this person is going to continue being an ex. He has not changed. How does he feel? He felt defeated. He feels as though his ego been bruised a bit, but he needed that because of the fact that you are holding you being you're holding on to your beliefs. You're holding on to your um way of thinking. You're not being swayed by him. And it looks like you wanted to keep things between you two, and it seemed like you're looking for that spiritual connection with that significant other, and he didn't want to go deep like that. It seems as though he's on that fleshly desire type of thing. There's nothing wrong with fleshly desire if someone just wants that, but it looks like you wanted something deeper than that. So I feel as though that you know this is just telling me that he's just trying in all angles to try to get your attention. And if you were to unblock him again, he would contact you again, probably even more so than he does now. You might have even had missed messages or people calling you from phone numbers that you have not you don't recognize. A lot of hang-ups, weird messages, communication's been weird. So yeah, well, it's not really flesh because we're long distance, but I just can't yeah. Yeah, he hasn't changed, right? But yeah, so what I'm saying is that he's going to continue being an ex. He felt as though his ego was bruised a bit. He wants to try to get a reaction out of you. And with him, it's all, yeah, yeah, weird texts and calls from different. Yes, I do feel that. And it's him, it's him calling from different numbers. He's using Google. What do they call it? The Google, where you change your number. There's certain other apps out there too, but it's so many different ways. It's easy now. Continue on the path of what you want. Don't be swayed towards him, towards what he's looking for, which is to manipulate and play games. You don't have time to play games. And I feel as though that, if you were to unblock him right now, he would contact you again. I would continue keeping him blocked. And the calls and the weird messages and all this other stuff, I see it is going to start dying down soon. Once he's getting the message already that you're not interested. So I'm seeing between 2 to 3 months is when he's going to really just move on. Um, I would just be careful with this individual, because I feel as though that he can have a short fuse. And I don't know if domestic violence was in his past, but yeah, that's because he wanted to move in. Yeah, see, that's a tricky time because he wanted to move in with, and yeah, around then. See, that's a tricky time. So yeah, yeah, he has a short fuse. So be careful with this person because of the fact that not only can he be psychologically and emotionally manipulative, he may have some domestic violence issues. You know, with the short fuse thing, that's a little. I don't know if he's a stocky build. I feel as though that this person um, has a soft spot and it can be really nice, but when he can get very angry, it can get out of hand. So, um, if you don't want to deal with this person, continue keeping him as an ex. Continue keeping him blocked, and I think that he's going to start leaving it. Like if you keep him blocked, he's blocked, and that's it. But if you were to unblock him, let's say 2 to 3 months from now would be the time when he would just totally stop. I think he would finally move on, because if you're not reacting the way that you were before, then he's not going to get the energies that he's looking for. So I hope that was very helpful. I hope I answered your question. I hope I gave you some insight. I'm going to be ending the stream now. I hope everybody. Yeah, he's too immature. I do see that this person you were looking for, like I was mentioning before, you're looking for a deep, committed relationship, and this person is not ready for that. This is why you had to move on. Looks like you're the one who did the breaking off. Either way, it's now you can move on and find someone who can help you on your journey in life, and you can contribute to his life at the same time. So yeah, I hope everybody. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad to hear that, Taylor. So I hope everybody enjoy their readings. Please like, subscribe, and I'm going to try to do this at 1 hour sessions at least once or twice a week around the same time, between 1 to 3 Eastern Standard Time. So, from there, we're going to move forward from that. So I hope everyone have a good day. Thank you very much for being here. And I really appreciate your energies. And, keep in touch, and I will see you again. Thank you very much. Thank you.